こんルアー岩波ルアーです。Hello guys. I'm Lure. Tonight we're playing pianos tonight. Hold on. Get myself properly positioned here. Yes, we're playing pianos tonight. Hello there, Wiley Can't Film and Shiro Neko Beats. How are you guys doing tonight? So yeah, it's gonna be mostly a pure piano stream. Can you guys hear me that well? Cause my mic is actually a little further than usual. But I hope you can hear both me and the piano. It's here. Hopefully things are adequately balanced. Hello there, Reen Mari. How you guys doing tonight? Yeah, it's been a long while since I last did a piano playing stream. And I have a whole assortment of sounds on this keyboard too. Which includes like normal pianos. Yeah, a good majority of this stream is gonna be me jamming out to the piano, you know, and also talking to you guys. The normal, like I use, normally I would call these sorts of streams chatting pianos. And that's basically what it is. It's like, you know, you spend some time just playing a few piano riffs. And also seeing what you guys are up to in chat. But if you guys want to just listen to the fun piano sounds, then that is also fine too. Lurkers are also welcome. Just gonna play some calm NPC-like piano times. So put here for the maximum amount of immersion. I'd like to request Tangerine Stream by Bimani Sound Team. DJ Talk. Do I know what that? DJ Taka makes a lot of piano trance stuff. Is it the one that goes? I think I know what you're talking about. I just need to look it up. Real fast. Hold on a second. DJ Taka. Blueberry. Why did I write blueberry? Tangerine stream. Just go Cynthia style. Oh, I could do that. Cynthia style. I may need to ask what is Cynthia style. I might also have to look that up too. Also, hello there, Bushido. How are you doing tonight? We're just gonna have a nice cozy piano stream. Pembu VT, hello. This will be a good way to end the night. Ayo. So I can see if I can find a music sheet for you. Ooh. Or I could just play it on stream and just like learn how to play it like that. Because yeah, I feel like I learn more by hearing it than actually trying to. I can't sight read sheet music. So yeah, I'll probably just look it up and then see if I can play that. All while I play Picross S. Okay, so you know Cynthia from Pokemon, at least I hope you do. I have something to confess. I have something to confess. It's been ages since I last actually played any significant amount of Pokemon. It's like, look, I respect everyone else that's like still like super big fans of Pokemon, but I hate to say it, but I kind of fell out of Pokemon ever since Diamond. But I'll look it up. I'll still look it up. I'll still look it up. And then I'll... Oh, this is... Okay. Okay, so this... So I fell off on Diamond and Pearl, so I probably would not... Probably would have forgotten by that point. But I'll see what this is about. Lurking EP time will fall asleep to good piano. Hello, wrong for rabbit. Hope you enjoy. Hope you get a good rest. I will play some good pianos. Hopefully. Probably not against the probably not against the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl champion, because that is Da-da-da-da-da. I'm trying. Tangerine, stream, Cynthia, theme. Wow, that rhymes. Kinda. Alright. The black keys are very good for doing F sharp, F sharp, polymeters. No. What are they called? Polyphonic. The five note scales. The term pentatonic scales. That's what they're called. Playing around with the pianos is always a fun time. if it's more in your fear of knowledge, Great Fairy Fountain. I still have to look that up. Great Fairy Fountain. That explains everything. Did not... Wait, I did play Breath of the Wild. Oh, it's just that theme. As best as I probably could, just from hearing it. I tried my best. It's not 100. It's not at all that accurate, but I hope it gets the feeling across. The great Harry. Guys, I don't really give myself that much credits. It is what it is. Just imagine marrying a gamer and the second the bride starts walking down the aisle, it changes to this song. That would be so pretty. That would be pretty. That would be pretty. I'm not gonna lie, because I've actually witnessed a couple of like geek weddings. Like there's like this one IRL friend that I have who's who's like super into Tetris, and he got married like several years ago, and I got to excuse me, and it was they had it all scripted out, and it's like they had like their vows all scripted out, and they had like lots of video game references to it, so I can totally hear that happening. Just like have like a wedding party that's like heck of video game themed. Da, 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 da. I see you, I feel. Yeah, are wherever you are, and feel, and I feel that my heart will go on. It just kind of happens, you know. Cue the record. No, wait. Da, 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 da. That go off screen? That goes off screen. We'll go on and on. You know what? I'm punching one in. Punching the stream marker in. Oh. I thought that was I See the Light from Tangled for a moment. It does sound kind of similar though. But no, I was actually playing Thunder Valley from Final Fantasy X. But And at last I see the light. Man, it's been forever since I last watched Tangled. I think I watched it in theaters. Like I watched the whole thing in theaters back when it released. I like that song. As much as I also like what else do I know from Disney stuff? Oh, so I know Disney remakes can be kind of hit or miss, but there's an extra song that I actually like from the remake of Beauty and the Beast. See if I can play it. Da-da-da. Million minutes turn to hours. Days to years then gone. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da. How can a moment last forever? Is this turning into the Disney album? It also doesn't help that all of these songs are roughly in the same key. I think that's my favorite song from this. I Have a Dream is another good one. Okay, I only know if you're thinking of like Mamma Mia. I mean, I kind of do remember ABBA's. Was it called "I Have a Dream"? Was that song called "I Have a Dream"? Because when I think, okay, when I see the words "I Have a Dream," I only think of two things: the ABBA song. The first thing I think of is Martin Luther King. But the second thing I think of is the Mamma Mia song. You know, the one that goes, I have a dream, song to sing. Na 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 na. If you think na 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 na. Have a dream, song to sing. Have a have a dream, song to sing, to help me cope anything. if you see the wonder of a fairy tale, you can take the future, even if you fail. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels. When I know the time is right for me, I'll cross the stream. I have a dream. As for Mamma Mia, it's gotta be the iconic titular ABBA song, but it's gotta be sang by a guy in a river. Was it bonus points if it was in a Japanese accent or like the best Japanish English accent that they can muster? Mamma Mia, here I go again, my, how can I resist ya? We shop channel, don't mind. Be careful what you wish for, Mari. A little bit scuff, but I did my best. Oh god, it's getting chopped up. I need to take out some of There's not enough room for all the requests. Send it in Discord. I don't know why, but for me, that's the official version. This man flew to Japan to sing ABBA in a big car. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay, I'm gonna have to check that out after stream. Oh my, that's great. That's lovely. It's like the most karaoke like instrumental. It's a, oh my god. It's beautiful even. You just go to Japan, just get yourself like a big boombox and just sing the and literally sing just sing ABBA in a river. Just sing ABBA in a river, and then once your mission is done, just get on another plane back to America. Get on a plane back to the homeland. His dad filmed him singing in a random place. Oh my. That's lovely. There it is. That's the pattern I was looking for. Sometimes I do have a knack for the pop rock music made before my time. I was not born in the 80s. But you know who was born in who did live through the 80s? My parents. And my parents, being the parent that they are, they're usually like very classic coded. Like my dad will usually listen to stuff from like the 70s and 80s. So every time I'm in the same car as my dad, or every time my dad is in the same car as me, without fail, I go on Spotify, I go through the decades playlists, and then I just choose pop rock 80s. It's literally like the best background music to appease my dad. Sounds like my parents. Ayo, you and I both. And maybe some of y'all, maybe some others in chat too. I would like to believe that like the demographic that I hit for these streams are like around my age question mark. Like I don't really get like some really youngins telling me to saying stuff like, "Oh, it's like, have you heard of this TikTok meme?" Or like sticking out your gat for the Rizzler, you're so. I don't know how the original meme song goes. I only know the Hololive version. Sticking out your gat for the Rizzler. You're so bow bow. You're so beat. No wait. I'm playing the I'm playing the piano. Sticking out your gat for the Rizzler. You're so bow 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 bow. You're so tax. I just wanna be your I just wanna be your Shiori. Yeah, the Hololive version. Hello, John Cypher. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, the Hololive version, you know. Sticking out your gat. Sticking out your gat for the Rizzler. You're so bow bow. You're so be tax. I wanna be your Shiori. Wow. Not gonna lie, the Bee-Boo Hololive version is the superior one. Ayo. Especially since it goes over Rebellion. Da-da. That was my best rendition. The best rendition of the chorus that I could muster up. Dancing to the blaze of night. Dancing to the blaze of night. 新しい世界へ Dancing to the da 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 向こう側連れてってあげる Rebellion Rebellion Alright, I gotta get ready for bed. She'll catch you next time. Alright, have a good night, Rin. Hope you enjoy your rest. Lavender, lavender sky, lavender sky, just you and I. I wonder if I could play. Okay. I think that's as far as I'm gonna go before make you guys tear up even more. Welcome to the Velvet Room. I think the song is called The Velvet Room. Oh, my mouse died. Oh shoot, my mouse died. Hold on. I'm gonna put. There you go. Alright, that is. Just gonna put The Velvet Room. I can't be but to figure out the actual title of the song.黄金の月あの夏より不満のぼりゆ 唯一にするSuddenly, Susumu Hira-san. Da, da. I should play it in its normal key. Trying to play Tender Confessions on piano. You know what? I should probably just actually queue up Tender Confessions. While we're here. Might as well. We might as well. Give me a moment. Music. I'm gonna play along to this. Don't mind me. Oh god, that's... How loud is that? Yeah, what? Oh, that's... It's not on my end. maybe I should make a sheet music arrangement of this. It's just like play it on piano. Wait, this isn't Tofi stream. No. You want Tofi stream? This is Tofi stream. No. That needs to be a little bit lower. Like now this is Tofi stream. We can go further, Karma. We can go further. You guys familiar with Undertale genocide, right? We can go further. This is what happens when you raise the entire forest. The ghosts of all of the spirits depart. Genocide lure, no. Like, this is the vibes that you get when you go into the forest and you're like, but nobody came. Freaky, isn't it? Never had the heart to start a genocide. Well, now you know. Now you know. These are the vibes that you probably never want to, that you probably never. Oh God. Right, when you slow stuff down, things get very basic. Need to adjust my fan a bit. Oh God. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. We're getting sidetracked. Back to our regularly scheduled piano stream. This is what we call a happy accident. No, I made a mistake. It's like, I made a mistake. I need to redo it. It's like, no. Keep it in. Keep it. Maybe you could shoehorn it into something important. Towards courtesy of Cornelius. Let's go back to the 80s. 80s called. They want to know who killed the radio star. MTV. And then decades later, they decided they didn't want to become they didn't want to be about music anymore. So it's all for naught. No. Okay. You want to know what really killed the radio star? Video killed the radio star. Then the internet killed the video star. And now streaming killed the internet star. And we're going in circles, dang it. We're going in circles. We went to the internet to get away from cable, but then streaming became a thing, and now it's just becoming cable again. What is that? And this is why I don't have Netflix, or Disney Plus, or Hulu, or National Geographic, or Paramount Plus, or all of that stuff. Why do I need all of these services for? It's like we went away from TV, but streaming services are like, no. Man does not simply escape from television. Man does not simply escape from television. You will pay and you will watch. You will be happy. Ish. And now VTubers killed the anime industry because no one has time to watch anime when they can watch VTubers. Exactly. Eurocamp season 3 aired, but I'm not feeling like watching Eurocamp because I'm too busy not watching Humi now because I'm streaming. She's doing 100 guess 100 Asian people off the top of her head challenge, and I'm not there to see it because I'm playing pianos for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this experience though. My ISP tried to sell me a TV service one time and didn't understand when I said all I watch is on YouTube. So the thing that we do for our TV service is we only order TV service for one room. Everything else is internet. Everything else is internet. That's how we manage to like still incorporate TV while still putting most of our eggs in the internet basket. And also the phone basket too. Yeah, that's also a thing. Oh gosh, I'm also watching Humi. That's great. I just peeked in like once to like say, hi, I've been around for a year. And I just scrammed silently because I didn't want to be that one guy that like self promos on other VTube on other streamers chats. It's like that sounds like a problem. You know what? I'm just gonna silently leave and just support her in spirit. I'm sure she's doing a great job on that Asian challenge. And I'm gonna go back to this part, and if it turns out that she's not doing that hot on the 100 Asian challenge, then I don't know, but I'm gonna punch that in anyway. I feel like I would get TV only if I had kids. I trust no VTuber to raise my children. Also, no YouTube kids. Yes, if you are going to show your child programming, curate their programming. Have them watch like Bluey or Sesame Street. No Cocomelon. You know, if I waltz into that, hold on. It's like no Cocomelon, no. If if I go inside and I see those crappy 3D graphics and I hear this, if I go inside and I hear this, I will slap you. And be all like, shame on you! Don't show your children this! They're worth more than this! Your children are worth more than crappy 3D graphics and nursery rhymes played ad hominem. Ad nauseum. Did you know that Bluey is the biggest show in terms of watch time of all time? I do know. I heard the news about how Bluey was pretty big. While we're on the topic of Dad. Bingo. No, wait. Ma. No, wait. Hold on. Shoot. I'm trying to think of the order. Dad. Mom. Bingo. Bluey. My youngest nephew. No, my second youngest nephew is into Bluey. To the point where he sometimes has an Australian accent. Bluey! And I also learned that Bluey was an Australian show. Way to go, Australia! Damn! Maybe I am kind of Australian coded. Because, you know, watch Dank Pods, I watch Garbage Time, even though I'm not that much of a car junkie. I hate to admit that the drum thing actually got me kind of interested in proper drums. Hello, I'm gaming. I don't really watch Bae that much. But her too. Slowly trying to play Man from memory. You know, if I ever open up commissions for like just chatting music, there is a philosophy that I am going to give myself. That and that end only. Because if you go into any of this territory, you're gonna get in the way of the vocals, or in this case, the person that is speaking. So if I ever make like a just chatting background, here's where most of the music's gonna be. And do you remember the first note of the Anthem of Sunshine? I do. Let me What, you think I don't know my own music? I don't know my own music sometimes. Fair. But to be fair, I recently I made the Anthem of Sunrise last week. I think it should still be fresh in my mind. You worked the whole 4 hours on it. Of course I did. That I did. That I did. You want to know why I've been making a bunch of 4-hour music lately? You want to know why I've been making a bunch of 4-hour music lately? It's because when I eventually open up VGen commissions, one of the options I'm going to offer is a skeb option where I make you a song in the exact time that I did on those streams. In 4 hours or less. You could pay me to make a song in 4 hours. Funnily enough, the first note of the Anthem of Sunrise is the second note of... When I was a young boy. Subathon goal. All my VGen goes 50% off. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Discounts. I've been hearing on the grapevine that if you do commissions, you should never do discounts, because then people will see your discounted prices and be all like, "Oh, you're selling yourself short. You're not charging enough for the stuff that you offer. Why you no charge big? Why you no charge industry prices, despite the fact that I'm doing this as a hobby and I couldn't care less how much I make on commissions? That's all probably gonna be anime convention money." That is my mini rant about commission pricing. I'm just a small boy, man. I don't care if I don't make industry rates. Do I look like industry rates to you? Nah, man. I just want to do fun music and stuff. My super chats go right to the artist alley. Damn right it does. Okay, the super chats actually just get funneled to The super chats actually get funneled to like commission funds. So not all of the artist money goes into anime conventions. They get funneled back to get commissions for myself. You know, I'm starting to realize why people use Skeb. Because no one wants to make fan art. And when you don't have any fan artists making fan art of you, there's no other way to get art for your thumbnails except for Skeb. Or just going into VTube Studio and just like doing a few poses here and there. Like, you know, maybe you like look up, or like you look like this. You like look all dazed and stuff. Or maybe you just like get very, very close to the camera, all wide-eyed and all glassed up and stuff. You just take a picture of that and you use that as a thumbnail. But everyone else, they use Skeb. They use Skeb, and that is immediately their thumbnail fodder. There's only so many variations of face you can do in VTube Studio before your thumbnails all become variations of the... No! See, that's exactly why people get Skebs. They get Skebs because, like, it's the best alternative they can have when no one is making fan art of them. So they need to resort to Skeb to get visual resources to, like, add a little variety to the thumbnails. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense why Ushio Ebi would spend thousands of pounds to get Skebs. Because it beats using the same VTube Studio picture-taking session for the thumbnail. You could make a song about... ideas. Don't give me ideas. I'm gonna... Says he putting a stream marker on that just to keep it for future reference. Dang it. Not to all VTubers. Easy, just make sure your fans are artists so you get fan art. It works. So some big VTubers actually, or like some medium-sized VTubers actually just get like just like have a bunch of fans that are also artists, so they just end up making fan art, and then they do the thing. Like, that's all you need to do. Just make fan art, put it in the art tag, then I see it, and then I'll snatch it. Then I credit you. Always credit your artists. Gotta figure out the kind of content those darn artists like to watch to accommodate their needs. Yeah. Wonder if there's any artist that doesn't mind. Doesn't mind listening to occasional piano stream. I've been talking a lot and not really been playing a lot. You know what I haven't done? I haven't done the obligatory songs that I usually play on the piano. We have gone an hour and a half. That's not right. That's not right. We've gone an hour and a half without playing. We've gone an hour and a half without Vanessa Carlton. That's a sin. That's a tragedy. staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. You either stream art-related stuff or you're big enough to attract enough artists to get artists in your fan base. I can't believe you lasted this long, honestly. I mean, we did have a Disney segment at the beginning, so... While we're at it, alright, all... There you go. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Also, you want to know what? We also went an hour and a half without the obligatory classical. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? You know that Edward Scissorhands has his own themes? It's really interesting. And if that wasn't enough, it's like the song is called Tubular Bells. Why does it sound like Elstein and Death? I don't know. It's probably because it sounds so ominous. It sounds so ominous. It's like what else sounds Sepiros. It's like 80% the same. Fun fact about me, I never actually watched Death Note all the way. I only know of it in chunks. So I've never actually straight up listened to L's theme. I just saw it in like fragments and like clips. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. And you just cue the dramatic music as Light writes all the names in the Death Note. Take a potato chip. Why did it have to be so dramatic? Like, look, I understand you're just trying to, like, act natural. But you didn't have to go ham on the potato chips, man. Seriously, you should watch it someday. It's really good. Think about it. I just need to find where to watch it these days, because where do you watch it? I don't know where things are anymore, because Funimation hit the bucket. It's all just Crunchyroll, Netflix, High Dive. I think it's probably Crunchyroll, because you know, Funny Roll is a thing. Where can I watch Death Note? There's a musical? Okay, it's on Crunchyroll, on the basis of it being a former Funimation thing, which is now all it's all Crunchyroll now. A nice riff. I'm gonna save that. Yes, in a live action. Funny enough, I actually watched the live action. I watched the live action like decades ago, like with some of my cousin's old friends from way back in the day. Used to be esports level Smash Melee player. Blasphemy. Before the anime. Look, listen. The only way we could watch anime back in the day was either through torrents or going, or not that I'm encouraging it, but it's either through the TV, buying the DVDs, or going online and going places to procure it. I watch the anime or I'll live action. Listen. I was a simple boy back in the day. I only got whatever interested me on DVD, or I just saw whatever aired on TV. I will say though, I was old enough to experience the pirate roots of Crunchyroll. Like literally when Crunchyroll was like, before Crunchyroll was like a service that actually licenses absolutely everything. They tried to be the Asian equivalent of YouTube. It was all pirated. Still can't believe they found a way to legitimize themselves. And I remember when they started legitimizing themselves. You want to know what was the one anime that over time convinced them to go legitimate? Gonzo Animation's The Tower of Jiraga, Aegis of Yurik. Because of that anime, where Gonzo actually reached out to Crunchyroll to have the world's very first simulcast. Keep in mind, they were still a pirate site back in the day. They were exploring, like even back in like the late 2000s, the prospects of, you know, maybe bringing anime directly to people outside of Japan. And they saw that Crunchyroll was the biggest website that people who are fans of anime were using back in the day. They didn't know that the whole stuff, like the whole website was filled with like pirated stuff. They just knew that like a bunch of anime fans like really liked we're all going on this website, and they thought, you know what, why not give it a shot. I mean, I don't know like all of the finer details on how that sort of deal happened, but I just know that it happened, and that is as much as I can say on it. Don't take my word for it. This is just my memory speaking, but I do know I saw like the very first anime that kickstarted what Crunchyroll is today was a freaking Tower of Jiraga anime. Yeah. I watched Sao, Death Note, Pokemon, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Shaman King, all on YouTube's parts 2, 3, sub SP. Oh my god, you know what? We're taking a break from the piano now. Oh shoot, I forgot the BGM is still genocide speeds. I gotta fix that. You know what? Where's my usual background? It's around here somewhere. Trap tribe, where are you? Trap tribe. It's gotta be around here. I'll find it eventually. You know what? Hey. Where's the thing? Where's the song? You know what? We'll go back to man. Back to man. God, that's loud. I'm sorry for blowing your guys' eardrums, but like, yeah, this I know we're derailing from the piano stream, but this whole topic's got me set. But yeah, back in the day, watching anime was really wild. Watched it at 144p on YouTube on a crappy connection. Remember when YouTube used to run on Windows 2000, Firefox version 3? We would watch all our anime on that. We didn't care if it was crappy quality. We're so spoiled by like things in 1080p, 4K, 2K. Back then, if you wanted to see something in quote unquote high quality, you had to put like a modifier on the URL to have the privilege to watch the thing in 240p. Like no, we didn't even have like the definition of quote unquote high quality back in the day is literally like we went from 144p to 240p. And then if we got even higher quality, it was like 360 after that. And then 480. We didn't get 720 until much late. We didn't get 720 and higher and much later. And I remember that 60 FPS was restricted to HTML5. And that's where we are today. They phased out the Flash version of YouTube in favor of HTML5. I mean, granted, it allows me to stream to you guys on YouTube at nice and pristine 60 FPS. But at what cost? What cost? We have to get to this point. It looks more I only heard about Crunchyroll back in the mid-2010s. Oh. So you were already in the thick of them actually like being in the simulcast business then. But yeah, they had their roots as being like, it was literally anime and J-drama. It was literally Japan, like YouTube, but for Asian media. they tried licensing dramas at one point, and then they gave up. I think they still license manga, question mark, but I think they also gave up on that too. I think. I don't know. I remember I used to watch I used to just read Crunchyroll Hime on Crunchyroll. I was just looking forward to all of the comics because I thought it was cute. And now I don't ever see the comics anymore because like they only post it on Twitter, and because it is interspersed with like announcements and clips and all that jazz, it's kind of hard to find them. Yeah. World is always weird like that. World constantly changes. Constantly changing. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. I think right now it's for the worse. Like, we even have terms for that. We even have a term for that. It's called, I mean, it's called the impoopening, if you want to be like PG about it. But I think it's also like service decay or product decay is like the other PG, is like the other PC term they use for it. Yeah. That's why Crunchyroll has a VTuber too. They know we're the future. They know we're, yeah. I mean, it was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. It's like, come on. Come on. It's like Crunchyroll Hime. Like, I still have Crunchyroll I still have the Crunchyroll Hime poster on the last Crunchyroll Expo that I was able to go to before they decided they weren't going to do Crunchyroll Expo anymore. That was basically going to be my memento for when they used to do Crunchyroll Expo. I kind of miss fan subs with random honorifics, less localized translations, and some crazy text effects. Oh my god, and the classic TLs. Oh my. You know, TL notes were kind of justified though, because think about back in the day, where like the layman who was just discovering anime for the very first time probably did not understand most of like the reference, like most of like the Japanese references that would be happening. Because especially for comedy back in the day, they used to be like chock full of like references and like wordplay and all of that stuff. Lucky Star, if you remember that show, I have all 6 single volumes on DVD, and each single volume came with a booklet of liner notes for all of the references that they made in those episodes. It was a treat. I think back in the day when ADV films existed and they weren't Sentai Filmworks just yet, or they were in Sentai Filmworks, they used to have like there was, okay, before I'd explain that, there was an MTV competitor called Video Hits 1, or VH1 for short. One of the segments that they would do on VH1 was a thing called pop-up video. And in that show, pop-up video, they would play music videos and they would just bring up like they would just pop up liner notes. They would just pop up liner notes filled with like behind the scenes stuff, and also like fun facts about the production of the music video. And ADV Films did that for anime. So like if there was like a lot of like Japanese references in like anime, rather than like putting it on a booklet, they let you turn on like a subtitle track that basically worked the same as like pop-up videos. Pop-up video, where they would pop up like all of the liner notes in like nice little cute text bubbles and stuff. You had? Where are them? I mean, I think only some of them had like pop-up references to them. Like only select anime that knew they were gonna have like be chock full of like references and puns and stuff. I think it was mostly those stuff that had like the pop-up references and stuff. But yeah, back in the day, anime and translating anime was kind of wild. It's kind of wild because like, yeah, you got honorifics. Like nowadays, you'll barely, if ever, see an honorific in like official subtitles. Unless like the company that was subtitling them was like very Japan coded. That they insist that you put in the honorifics anyway because it's important to understanding the relationship between characters in a show. At least that's what I think is one of the justifications of leaving in honorifics. But yeah, less localized translations because like, you know, I'm willing to bet that like a good majority of anime that was translated back in the day were done by people who wanted to learn Japanese because they saw a bunch of anime and they basically just like bought themselves a bunch of books and they just took like a bunch of books on Japanese grammar as well as like, you know, dictionaries from Japanese to English. I think back in the day, like the Oxford Japanese to English, English to Japanese dictionary was like one of the best Japanese to English, English to Japanese book dictionaries that you could get. I mean, there were others. It's just back in the day, Oxford probably had it best. Because it was in color too, and it looked fancy. But I was a kid back in the day, and my only source of income was packing lunch, so I would get like $5. Packing lunch, so I would get like $1.50. Fun fact: I actually packed lunch for several weeks, just so I could save up for a Nintendo DS. I feel like honorifics might be more common in cute girls doing cute things shows. You may have a point for that. Because, like, you know, cute girls doing cute things shows, like, they're all, like, super affectionate with that. Like, with that stuff. So, I would understand if they, like, left in honorifics for stuff like that. But, like, other things where it's not that important to, like, denote character relations simply through honorifics. I mean, I mean, the other thing that I would probably have on inside of is that over time we got better at translating stuff. We got better at translating stuff. We got better at okay. I don't want to argue that we got better at localizing stuff because there's kind of drama going on about that right now. But like, I mean, overall, like things did get better. Yeah, things did kind of get better. They did, like, if you compare like stuff being released now to stuff being released back then, it's like, yeah, we did. Okay, localization, like, yeah, that's a huge can of worms, but we did get better at translating stuff. We did get better. We did get better over time at being able to like translate things, and also being able to more cleverly like denote like character relations when you needed them. Because like, you know how like you like if you really think about it, like, I'm pretty sure you don't talk to your boss the same way that you would talk to like your parents, or the same way that you would talk to your friends. So like, if you like there's usually like different different ways of speaking that you would use when you're talking to like certain people. Same kind of applies for Japanese, but it's just that like they have like very specific language that is like very specific like vocabulary and grammar that is encoded in the language that makes it like very daunting for first time learners. But it's basically the same concept. Like you use different like in Japanese they literally use different words and different grammar when they're speaking to like different like depending on like what sort of superiors they're speaking to, or if they're like talking about themselves. And obviously you wouldn't use that sort of language to like people that you are just ordering it, like to people like the waiter at a restaurant, or like your pen pal in Japan. Like you wouldn't use that sort of like big language on like people on the street, or like people that you're like close with. You mean you don't use your skibbity riz and your boss? I mean, for what it's worth, we do use GIFs. We do use tenor GIFs in our company chat. But also because Microsoft Teams makes it easy to use tenor GIFs. But if it lightens the mood in the chats, then I'm all for it. I'm even guilty of using some of those tenor GIFs, because you know, if they're using them, you know what? Why the hell not? There's no harm done. No harm done in like using the GIFs. I mean, probably there aren't that many anime GIFs, but whatever anime GIFs I can muster up, as long as it fits the conversation, is Gucci. I used to watch Log Horizon and Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Rains on... Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Rains was on Crunchyroll? That's the first I've ever heard of it. But then again, I don't really keep track of Yu-Gi-Oh! These days. I thought Live 2D would revolutionize visual novels. Now that's where I see it the least, because demand for VTuber models is much higher and pays much more than indie novels. Dude, before VTubing, people didn't know what to do with Live 2D. Like, before VTubing gave them like a really, really good use case, people didn't know what they were doing with Live 2D. Like, the technology was there, but the best that people could use it for was just fancier animations in mobile games. Fancier animations in mobile games and visual novels. That's it. I mean, yeah, we also had Face Rig, where, like, you know, they had, like, the Live 2D plugin. But even then, no one was rigging for it. Because no one back then actually thought to use, you know, Face Rig as, like, a legit thing for, like, making video content, or, like, making streaming content. Had to show your face. It's like there were like people thought it would be like super weird that you would just like hide yourself on like an animated avatar as a streamer, because like, oh, well, why are you hiding on an avatar when you can just be like show yourself instead? And it's like, you know, back then it made sense. We didn't know what a VTuber was. That wouldn't come until late 2016. He's an I started doing stuff, and slowly but surely started making headlines about it. And then that's where it all started. And then look at where we are now. Look at me. I'm a Live 2D. I mean, yeah, because Live 2D is now all commonplace now, it's not special anymore, but it's okay. I'm just doing this as a hobby. Just doing this as a hobby to, like, you know, do the things that I used to love, like streaming, doing music. It got me better at playing the piano. That got me much better. Like, strangely enough, like, yeah, I kind of started like improving a bit on my piano skills simply because, like, you know, I had more reason to just like just doodle on my piano. The gifs they use are so normie. Bochi freak out reaction emo. I inserted some anime emotes into my work Slack, but then again, I also ran the anime club, so it was justified. Kudos on you for actually being able to sneak in anime emotes to your Slack, to your company Slack. We use Teams, so we don't get that privilege. Alright, Karma, hope you have a good night. We'll probably get back to, like, playing the piano in a bit. Because, like, oh my god. The last 30 minutes just turned into a whole tangent about anime. VTuber is another way of doing content creation, just new things added to the form. Yeah. As the VTubing medium was intended. You know, to be fair, you know how people complain about prices for like live 2D models and stuff? For what it's worth, even with all of this, like even with all of the snafu that's going on about like live 2D model pricing and whatnot, it's still a relatively low barrier to entry. Like once VTube Studio was made, the barrier to entry is literally the lowest it can be right now. Like all you have to do, you want to start VTubing, get a free model. Get a free model from like Booth or Coffee or whatever, or whichever site you want to use. Get a free model. Get an iPhone that supports, get an iPhone 10 or later. Bonus points if you get an iPhone exclusively just for this purpose. Get VTube Studio on both Steam and the iPhone. Put your model on both the phone and VTube Studio. Start. Really simple as that. The evolution of the barrier to entry. Because I've always wanted to like make a video about this, because I'm not sure if there's that many people that talk about the history of VTubing, especially in the context of how we went from, oh, you need a you need a fully designed, you need not only just like a fully designed character model, but you'll also need to have like either skills in Miku Miku dance or full body or like a full motion tracking suit. You don't even need an iPhone anymore. You can use webcam tracking. The webcam tracking isn't as good. That is true. You can use a webcam. Or heck, you don't even need to use a webcam. Sometimes you, like, PNG tubers exist. I used to be a PNG tuber. Speaking of PNG tuber, let's see if I could still summon my... Alright, I'm gonna do like a few things. Because it's definitely been ages since I last did this. God, it's been forever. It was. So a little bit of history for people that, so just a little bit of history for people that don't know my history of that came in like before, that came in after April 2023, because after April 2023 was when I started using this baby full time. But back in the day, back in the day, hold on, gonna be a bit this, right? Oh. This is me. This is who I used to be. This is how I used to do the thing. This is how I used to do the thing. Dog bless Owl Soda for giving me the Photoshop files, because like I can switch between different expressions. I could switch between different expressions. So I got this face. I got this face. I got this. And it's like it's like I could be sad. I could be sad. I can be even more sad. I can be angry. I could be angry. I could be angry. I mean, I'm not the shaking angry, but like I can be angry. I can be angry. And I can be sadistic too. Like honestly, oh, this one's a shake. This one's as if you were saying like something like pathetic. How dare you? How dare you say that to me? Yeah, this was what I used to use back in the day. Like before April 2023, this was essentially how I did everything. The weird wave of nostalgia. Oh my god, when this gives nostalgia, I swear to god. I swear. But yeah, it was nice. It was a very young time, because you know, you want to know about these expressions? I actually have like a full slate, like a full Vtuber slate. That's literally just all of the expressions, and I just push the button. Like if I want to like switch expressions, I just, you know, I push the button, and that was nice and all. It's nice because I can switch expressions on the fly when I'm talking to you guys. Like when I'm talking to you guys. Fortunately, there's one downside to that. When I'm playing video games, I can't do that. When I'm playing video games, like my control, like imagine if I played GoldenEye 007 with this. I would just be stuck on this expression. It would take forever. Like I would have to wait until I died before I switched to either this or this. Should have gotten yourself a foot pedal for the hotkey. I mean, I could have, but I didn't. So you're just gonna have to live with that. But yeah, this was what I used to use from April 2022 to April 2023. And nowadays, boop, I just use this now. Look, I have a more generic shirt. I have a more generic shirt because Mama Burb said that it was too complex to bring the Pumi graphic onto my shirt. So now it's just like a combination of the two emojis that I use for my fan. They're just the two emojis that I use for my fan emoji. Yeah. I think you could just put a crying expression for GoldenEye and it would be appropriate for the whole That would be appropriate. That would be. Speaking of crying, yeah, that's the thing that PNG tuber me could do, that this model still cannot do. This model cannot cry. There is no toggle for crying. I mean, I can dilate my pupils, being all like, how dare you. I also learned that I cannot smile. Like, I could just be like, how dare you. No one can know. So I can do that. I can also give myself glasses in case I want to like nerd out about stuff. I should have been wearing this stuff when I was going on my anime tangent, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And also, usually people do not see the underside. Usually people do not see beyond the torso, but it's still shorts weather, by the way. So that's why I'm still wearing shorts. However, come later this May, when it suddenly starts getting a little hotter, you want to know what would be appropriate attire for like entering into the summer season, late spring season? Nice shorts. Some nice shorts. Got shorts, baby. Nice little slip-on shoes too. Yeah. Always gotta be prepared. Shorts are nice. They're comfy and easy to wear. But like, where the jorts? Look. You gotta understand. I like my shorts with multiple pockets, okay? If I'm going to compensate for not wearing a jacket, I need to know where I'm going to put my stuff. So like during the summer and fall time, when it's like freaking hot, I just put all of my round one cards in my shorts pocket. Back in the day, I used to put my 3DS in my shorts pocket. Back when I used to have a 3DS. Always get more pockets to carry important stuff. Yes, that is very important. Especially things like car keys. And also, do not put your car keys in a light jacket, because if you take out that light jacket and the pockets are small, those car keys are going bye-bye. Can you fit a full 88 key keyboard in your pocket? It's crazy what those bad boys can. Oh my god. Unfortunately, no. Can't. I wish I could, but no, don't have the kind of keyboard. Oh god, that name for the cursed shirt creature. Speaking, but the thing about the cursed shirt creature was that it was actually supposed to be a creature. It was actually supposed to be a creature. You know, at this point, I'm gonna update the thumbnail once I'm done with this stream, because like this basically turned into like a half piano stream, half just chatting stream. But honestly, like the topics you guys were talking about, it's just like it got me thinking, man. It got me thinking. But yeah, yeah. She was supposed to be this little character was supposed to be a thing. It was supposed to be. This was supposed. There was this little fairy thing was supposed to be a thing, and it kind of is a thing, but not in the way that not in the way that we know it. Because okay. I don't remember why Owl drew her bald on the shirt. Oh, I know why. I know why Pumi was bald. Because when I when I sent Owl Soda the reference sheet, because I had a reference sheet. I basically just gave him like a huge like pin. I basically gave him the equivalent of a Pinterest board. I gave him the equivalent of a Pinterest board to denote what the character should look like. Here is that Pinterest board. Oh, and I censored the name because I didn't want people to like know, like in case it leaked. And I didn't want people to know, like, oh, who it's gonna be for. And specifically, I have all of this. Yeah. It was because of all of this. Yeah. You could tell. You could tell. It's like, can you tell that this character was supposed to be like the symbolizations of all of my Kamiyoshis back in the day? Especially the one on the far right. Especially the one on the far right. Like, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. That fairy from Hitori, but no. I just wanted something that looked like it. I just wanted something that looked like it. Because I wanted it to be like a charm. Or like a sort of like derpy t-shirt graphic. But then then he turned it into its own character. Like, it turned it into her own character, and it's like, look at this. I miss her so much. I miss her so much. I know a certain genius still exists, but it's not the same, okay? It's not the same. She spoke more Japanese. She spoke more Japanese for but I understand why it had to be this way. I understand why things had to be this way, because you know people develop like different goals in their life. Like, they have different ambitions and stuff, and I guess those ambitions just slowly misaligned until they were no longer aligned. So that's why she did the thing, and why we are at where we are today. It happens. It's life. I mean, I am like, deep down inside, I am glad that she found her calling, and that she found her place, and that she's very happy doing the things that she does. But guess I'm kind of selfish. I still miss her. I mean, yes, I could get into like the other Gyari characters, but what if I don't find one that meshes well? I mean, the only one that I guess would like mesh well is probably Tomoshika. Because I don't think I ever got to know Ryugon or Muneru. And I don't even know who the other three are. The new three, the latest three are. So, yeah. Yeah, things happen. Some life happens, and just gotta take it with stride. Don't cry over it. I mean, you just gotta accept the circumstances, and just keep boldly going forward. But I will keep this dang fairy as like a memento of like all of the people that I used to cherish. People that I used to like go ham on. Then they gone. I'm just gonna wear Pumi in my head for the rest of the for the rest of the stream. Screw it. See, it fits. It fits. You know what? I'm gonna keep it like this. All right. We have talked for too long. We have talked for too long. Also, hello there, Squeegee. I almost missed you there. How are you doing tonight? She looks cute. Yeah. I should probably like feature her more often. I'm doing good. By the way, how are you? I'm doing great. You just came back from like huge anime tangent. So what we were doing originally, so what this stream is supposed to be originally was just me playing the piano and just like, you know, maybe taking some requests if I know them, or if I don't know them, I'll just look it up and then see if I need to head bed soon. I'll see y'all later. Alright, have a good night, John. You have a good rest. You have a good sleepy time. There's some good stuff. Oh wait, going to Offkai Expo. And I'm bringing this keyboard with me. I gotta think. What should I learn to play at Offkai Expo? Like just going to a place, setting down my keyboard, and then just start jamming. Shiny Smiley stuff. I love how Shiny Smiley Story is like the default be a VTuber song that people go to for like, oh, what should I learn how to play at an anime convention? Shiny Smiley Story. To be fair, All Alive English is making its first appearance at Offkai Expo this year. We also have news that Offkai Expo tickets may or may not sell out because of all of the banger announcements that they're making. Oh my god. Kind of went off on a tangent for that. Do what you know. Think I will do just that. Imagine if Offkai Expo also had like a Tetris tourney. I would join that. Time to register a Tetris. Oh my god. Next Offkai. Next Offkai Expo. Maybe I might host a Tetris a Tetris panel with Rika Yamano VT and Natsunami and all of the people that I met from Ahoy actually. You know Black Rock Shooter? Going way too far on my keyboard. da da like the wind. Speaking of Tetris, how about a slow and sentimental Korobeniki? This is what plays when the misdrop causes you to lose the match. I think you might be talking about it's like when the misdrop causes you to lose the match. For those of you that don't know what I was just playing right now, that is the tune that plays, assuming that you have background music on, whenever you lose a Tetra League match. Oh well, time for me to leave. See you later, Lure in chat. Alright, have a good rest of your day, Lord Seshelmaru. Glad you could stop by. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. I grew up with NES and Game Boy Tetris, so I know the musics for both type A's. Okay. I did play a little bit of Black Rock Shooter. Petrio. No, I think I'm gonna wrap things up. I'm gonna play a good wrap-up song. Oh, funny, I played this earlier this week. Ooh. Don't Stop Believing. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights. People. Say, don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Yeah, I'm like a low tenor. Not on the piano though. I'm not good enough for that. More like I don't practice. Sounds fair. It is a good song. It is a good song to sing though. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. God, I I want to sing all my harmonies, but the high notes, might give me some problems. I should do that one of these days. I should just do a stream where I just make like a short cover of something, where I like sing on stream, and then you guys get to see me tune and time myself on stream, whatever I just sung, and then I just and I just make like a small cover. Just make like a small cover. Okay. I'm gonna do this whole covers business. I kind of wanna I should probably start simple instead of insisting on making all of the instrumentals myself. Because there's some people that make their instrumentals available to everyone, but all of the people that make their instrumentals available to everyone are all the Vocaloid artists. Just want to sing normal music, dang. So I guess that's what justifies making your own instrumentals to begin with, because you know, make an arrangement that's yours. I mean, technically you don't make an arrangement or technically you don't own the composition. I need to recharge my phone. You don't own the composition, but you know, that's a risk I'm willing to take. Man, why does music have to have 2 copyrights associated with it? Meanies. Dare. I should probably get around to recording short covers too. Yeah. You want to know what would be a good way to like flex my arrangement muscles? If I covered some, like making my own arrangements would be really nice. Do you want to know what would really challenge me in the arrangement department? Covering a Bill Word song. Want to do it? Mount St. Helens is about to blow up, and it's gonna be a fine, swell day. Everything's gonna fall to the ground, fall down to the ground and turn gray. Mount St. Helens is about to blow up, and it's gonna be a fine, swell day. Everything's gonna fall down to the ground and turn gray. All of my friends, families, and animals probably gonna run away. But me, I'm feeling curious, so I think I just might stay. Maybe I should just like if I ever do get into songwriting, I should just commit to nonsense. Just commit to nonsense and just like see what comes of it, rather than just like, you know, try so hard. Yeah, that's just making me feel lazy. That's just making me feel like I'm a lazy I'm a lazy artist. But you know, I'm doing this as a hobby, you know. I'm doing this as a hobby. Who cares how it's gonna turn out? If it turns out like poop, then I mean, at least you made something, right? At least you made something, and then you can use that experience, get better, get wild and jiggy with it. Alright, that should do it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching my part piano stream, part tangent about anime stuff. Don't care if the things go over anymore at this point. Better to put out something than nothing, exactly. I want to make more videos too, but I hear that planning out videos is kind of difficult. Like, I have the ideas. It's just a matter of, you know, putting down the bullet points and also like writing the script or writing the script for it and then recording all of that stuff, then editing all of that stuff, and then just premiering it on YouTube. I should do that, actually. Just premiere it. No, maybe not premiere. Maybe I should just post it. Just post about it. But just take time and effort that I may or may not have. Yeah. I do have... I know how to write bullet points. I know how to talk to thin air. I know how to talk to nothing. Like, this is already... this is already like a test. I'm like, this is already like its own like doing streams is also like its own test too. But I have faith. I have faith that I'll be able to like put something out that isn't like, you know, the Easter time video that I put out like earlier, like last month. I do want to talk about like Tetris, like stuff like Tetris, taste in Vocaloid music, you know, things that will help people get to know me a little bit better. Because there's a lot of other people that have already been doing the stuff that I've thought about doing, like, you know, viewing the VTuber world as like its own entity with like its own people. But then you get smacked with the reality that it's literally just high school all over again. Well, you want to know what's similar to high school? You want to know what's similar to high school besides, you know, the popular cliques? The cliques, like the nerd cliques that literally just like sit in the corner and just mind their own business. That is me right now. It's like I just found my own little corner of the internet, and I just figured, you know, I'm just gonna make the best of it. I'm just gonna make the best of it. That's right, and that's where I stand on me. 'Cause I love doing this stuff. I love doing this stuff as a hobby. Like, it's definitely something that I can do to break away from the mundanity of just doing a 9 to 5, you know. Like, I like streaming, I like playing video games, I like Tetris, I like rhythm games, I like a bunch of stuff. Hopefully I can use my time as I don't want to say my time as a VTuber, because that implies that, oh, I'm not gonna be here forever. Yeah, at least I won't, or at least like I won't make a big huge deal out of my disappearance, as like, you know, is customary in this medium. It's like, oh, I'm gonna graduate, I'm going to leave content creation forever. No, you're not. You're gonna come back as someone. You're gonna come back as someone else. It'll be as if nothing has ever changed at all. You're just leveling up. Just leveling up. That's how it goes. That's how it goes in this world. You just rise up the ranks. When you graduate as an indie, that's like going from being a freelancer to someone that is employed at a full-time job. It's literally what it is. That when you get fired from that full-time job, then you're back to being a freelancer. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, you know. I think a graduations is not as a goodbye, but yeah, I guess I'll see you somewhere. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm making too much light of like actual VTuber graduations, because, you know, so there's still tear jerkers. Like, you're gonna miss the person. You're most likely gonna miss the person as they are. Here's the point. People that make up this amalgamate, the base base characters that make up this amalgamation. But that's like I said, that's just the way of the cookie. Yeah, thank you guys for watching tonight. Thank you guys for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed the luscious piano sounds. I also hope that you didn't mind me like going on too huge of a tangent about like anime and stuff. Look, I'm just very knowledgeable about some of these, or rather, not knowledgeable, but I have the experience and like the and sort of like the first-hand experiences that I can recall. So I just get that off of my. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is my last stream of the week, so hopefully I'll be able to make a schedule early next week. We're still playing more GoldenEye next week. I'm gonna have to bust out the save states if I don't beat the cavern stage within 2 hours. Thanks for the stream. This was very enjoyable. All parts of it. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I hope you guys may continue to be entertained, and I hope that I may do my best to keep it up. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye-bye. Some of you guys is pretty late. You guys should probably also go to sleep too. Looking at you, Wrong for Rabbit.